It's time to jump on the e-bikes and take a ride.
In Columbus, Ohio, on the Sharonwoods Multi-Purpose Trail.
And the Hockhocking bike trail from Nelsonville to Athens.
And it's more than just cycling, it's an adventure as we make plenty of stops along the way.
Come, explore with us.
In today's episode, we start in the city of Columbus, Ohio. There are bike trails hidden in plain sight.
Such as the Sharonwoods Multi-Purpose Trail for walking and biking.
Hey, but you gotta watch out. Oh dear.
It's a deer jumping right out of the woods.
Our e-bikes are fast, so we have to be on the lookout for obstacles like people and the occasional wildlife.
Like this turtle we saw in the middle of our ride.
We see all kinds of wildlife on our bike rides. There's just a few.
And we see those in the city.
There's much more to see on the trails outside the city limits.
Now, to get to those further out destinations, we have to load our bikes onto a bike rack and drive.
Our first jaunt outside the city is on the Hockhocking Adena Trail from Nelsonville to Athens, Ohio.
Parts of the Hockhocking Adena Trail run along the Hocking River on an old railroad right-of-way.
This is one of the rails to trails, the trails that are being built right next to unused railways.
Well, that explains all the railroad cars and bridges we saw. The railroad was in use through 1949.
Now, before the railroads, a canal was used to move goods through the Hocking Valley. It was the Hocking Valley Canal.
The Hocking Valley Canal was a branch of the Erie Canal that also runs along the trail. Look for old canal beds, towpaths, locks, and culverts.
The Hockhocking Trail is beautiful on a hot summer day.
Was that a rabbit?
It sure was, and that's not the only surprise we saw on the bike trail.
For sure. We happened upon a craft beer hall called the Eclipse Company Store. It's a tavern that sits right off the bike trail.
And the Eclipse Country Store has a water cooler on the patio, perfect for thirsty cyclists needing a quick drink.
And a bike station's right there too. Everything a cyclist would need to fix their bike on the go.
The Eclipse Country Store is more than just a tavern, fare, and drinks. Stick around on the patio because you might catch a live show.
When we arrived, a band was just wrapping up.
Aw man, we missed the show.
Oh, too bad. Next time we'll have to check their website for upcoming musical acts. But for now, let's move on to the food.
I had the Smokehouse hummus, which was complete with chips and veggies. Plus, I had a sample of some yummy brew called Twang Sauce, which is a hazy IPA, perfectly refreshing for a ride.
While I indulged in their slider trio. Now that's 3 small sliders of pork, brisket, and smoked chicken. And remember, you'll have a choice of 10 different sauces. I recommend the spicy barbecue.
Check out their website for their list of events before the summer is over. They've got a huge selection of beer, and it looks like a good time to be had all around.
And that wraps up our bike tour.
Think you've got a bike path near you? Tell us about it.
And like, share, follow, leave a comment.
Because we'd love to hear about your biking stories. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss another episode of Forks, Knives, and Spoons.